There's a really interesting disconnect right now between consumer sentiment and hard economic data. Figures on jobs, consumer spending, economic growth, all of these have generally surprised to the upside the past few years, even as consumer sentiment has been depressed. It's never recovered from the pandemic. In fact, it's taken another leg downward recently because people are worried about tariffs on top of inflation and recession worries. And despite all of that, people are still spending robustly, even in categories where they say they're cutting back. 54% say they're cutting back on dining, travel, or live entertainment this year. And yet, the TSA is on track to screen a record number of air travelers, building upon last year's record. Bar and restaurant sales were up 8% year over year in April, according to the Census Bureau, building on top of a strong March. Concert and sporting event sales are at record highs. People are still spending, even as they feel gloomy about the economy. There are a few possible explanations for this. Economic inequality plays a role. It is true that upper income households are propping up many of these statistics, but that's not the whole story. There is this you only live once attitude that intensified during the pandemic, and that has lasted. A lot of people, especially young adults, are saying, well, we're worried about student debt, we're worried about housing costs and childcare prices, but we can still go on the trip, we can still go to the music festival, we can still try the hot new restaurant. A lot of people are living for today. It's also worth pointing out that the job market has been strong the past few years. And even if it doesn't feel great that you got a raise and it was gobbled up by inflation, that is underpinning some of these strong spending statistics. It remains to be seen if this will continue through the rest of the year, but I am tempted to say that it feels that something has fundamentally changed and people are prioritizing experiences, even if it means going into debt or dipping into their savings.